So a good suspension can make a hell a lot of difference to your riding experience. So as we all know, CB300F is almost a perfect bike apart from the rear suspension. And as you can see, I'm riding on pretty bad roads full of undulations. And as you can see, I'm just riding it at a good pace. The small undulations are like a joke to this bike now. You just can't feel the undulations. It's impossible to think CB300F is performing like this on such bad roads. Trust me, the faster you go, it becomes that much easy for this bike to handle now. Like a blessing for our CB300F community.
Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another video. In this video we are talking about monoshock suspensions. So as you can see in my hand, this is I'm going to install probably the softer suspension from stock CB300F suspension. It is also lighter and that one is a little bit heavier. So we're talking about how heavy that is and how significantly it improves the comfort level of CB300F, because we all know CB300F has a notorious monoshock which is pretty bad in bad roads, and in India we are mostly getting is a bad road. The front USD is a little bit softer, it absorbs the bump pretty well, but the rear monoshock is very hard and very stiff, and especially if you are riding with a pillion, it's very difficult for the pillion to like sit on their bad roads for a longer duration of time. If you are using a CB300 for touring, you must have done something for the seat and also for the suspension. That is why I am into this modification. I'm trying out different bike suspension into my CB300F, checking their compatibility. As you all know, Honda big wing spares are costly and also they're hard to get. So if you get any softer suspensions without negotiating with the handling characters of CB300F, then it will be a great deal. So let's hope for the best and finger crossed. Currently my mic is not working, so I'm capturing the video with the internal mic of my DSLR. So there will be a little bit noise and ambient sounds, and there will be a little bit of echoing. So please consider that. So as you can see, there are two springs here. So this red spring is the stiffer one, and this black spring is a softer one. So I guess you have noticed whenever you hop onto CB300F, the bike compresses a little bit and then settles down, and this spring is responsible for that. So the initial compression takes up by this spring alone, and the problem begins with here. The softer spring compresses itself with your body weight only, and what remains uncompressed and left over is on this stiffer spring. So whenever you hit a bump or a pothole, this spring responds, and this is not a very good setup for riding bad roads and off-roads and patches. And in India, we mostly have bad roads, so that's the problem. So if I come down to the suspension we are going to install, and I highly prefer single spring suspensions for Indian roads, because there is soft and hard part of this spring lying around entirely, and the spring does absorb the shock pretty well. So center to center, this suspension is about something around here, 295 mm, 293 mm. I don't know where these trains come from. Whenever I make videos, they come, but if you go to station, the train never comes in time. So this is 293 mm and this is 295 mm, so it's taller by 2 mm, which is negligible. Now coming to the main challenging part of finding a suspension is this mounting part right here. So as you can see, 25 mm and same goes for CB also, and the both end is exactly the same. So if you look closely, you can see that difference in size of the spring. I'm not talking about the length, but also this width of the spring as well. This is a little smaller and this is a little wide, so I hope this absorbs the shock pretty well. So as you can see, this is a 7-step adjustable monoshocker, and currently the default stage is at 3. My primary objective is to find a better comfort, because I'm in my 30s and I can trade a little bit of acceleration or performance with comfort any day. Now, as you can see, this is a stock suspension of CB300F and this is 5-step adjustable. Now currently I was in stage 1. Still it's damn hard for that stage 1. So it's 3.375 kilo, 2.923 kilo. So there will be around 400 grams weight difference. So that is a plus point, because I any day prefer a heavy monoshocker at the back. I'm not making a video for the fitment. As you can clearly see, you have to remove the battery box from here so that you can get the access from right side of the bike. You have to remove the 14mm bolt from here. There will be a nut welded opposite side, so you don't have to hold that. And here you can see there is also a 14mm nut. On opposite side there will be a 17mm bolt. So hold on that bolt and remove this nut from here, and that will be a direct fit with a little bit of increase in height, 1 to 2 mm. So that's that. Let's fit everything back in and we'll talk in the right video about its comfort and handling character. See ya.
How much of a difference a good suspension can make to your riding experience, you should try it out. The only thing to discard CB300F is its rear suspension. It's pretty hard, and if you are an aged person, then this will be very difficult for you to live with this suspension, with the stock suspension. It's somehow more planted and the vibration is also reduced. It's quite a surprise to me, man, how a suspension can fix all the bad things in a bike. I know a good suspension can make a hell a lot of difference to your riding experience, but I have no idea about it. And how good is this? Superb, man. Filtering the traffic and speeding up and riding in bad roads, riding with pillion, everything is improved. How a suspension can fix all the bad things in a bike, and why Honda couldn't help us with this suspension? That's the funny part, man. And the answer to this question is that they don't test these bikes in Indian road conditions. These are Japanese machines and they test it out on Japan. They have adequate lighting, so they don't give you good lights. They have like buttery smooth roads, so they don't give you softer suspensions, slower rebound. If you ride like speed 400, any Indian bikes tends to give you a softer suspension, a slower rebound. Like you will not feel the undulations, the small bumps, potholes in Indian roads. That's the problem with Japanese companies. They don't test it out in India. Guys, test it out in India, man. Because after all, we are buying this bike for India. Don't worry, guys. I'm here to protect your back, and I guarantee you will not regret. You will thank me later. You can come back and comment down there that thank God, Rajiv, you saved our back. All I need you to do is like this video, share this video, subscribe, and then go ahead and DM in Instagram. The link is in the description. It's Rajiv Shoots Raw, and I'll disclose the name, the online buying link, the cost, everything. And also, if there is any further assistance you need from me, I'm there to help you out. But all I need is getting some sort of value out of my research, because this involves a lot of time, dedication, devotion, hard work. You know how hard it is to find different suspension and test it out to CB300F and then get a proper settings to get the best out of this bike. And then some of you guys come here, just watch this video out using the most viewed time, get the suspension name and run away from the channel. This is very heartbreaking. All I need you to engage with this video, with this content, with my channel, so that it gives me some sort of value. Most of you are like very generous people, always cheer me up. I'm thankful of those people, really helped me a lot, keeping me going. এই তো ভিডিওতে চলে আসবি। কোথায় যাবো? ও আমাকে কি করবে? এই সবাই দেখে না ধুলাগড়ে এখান থেকে পার্টস কিনতে আসবে। स्टॉक सिचुएशन है ये बाइक, लाइक कोई भी अंडुलेशन हो, कुछ भी हो, बाइक रास्ते में कुछ भी आ जाए, छोटा मोटा वैसे पत्ते भी बिखरे हुए रहेंगे ना तो उसके ऊपर से भी उछलता रहता था. Always give me a bumpy feel, bumpy ride. And the moment I rode V-Storm, this was very smooth, you know, eating up the small bumps, these bumpers, these small bumpers you get here. Just being eaten up by that suspension is like a blessing. So if you ask me what will be the first modification after buying a CB300F, I'll say that it's the suspension, it's the rear suspension. I'm working on the front suspension as well to make it softer. I'm talking to Z-Link for any positive responses. In the meantime, stay subscribed. I'll keep you posted for sure about the front suspension as well. For as of now, the rear suspension, oh man, I feel like I go to ride every morning with this suspension, this kind of tuning. How come Honda missed that? Can't imagine this is my CB300F. It's like riding a adventure bike. I'm not kidding, I'm not exaggerating. You guys install it on your bike and then, like, don't forget to comment down here and express your thoughts, express your gratitude, whatever you want to express. If you're not happy with it, do comment down below that we're not happy with it and you have misguided us. Anything will do. I don't delete any comments apart from any racist comments or any slang languages. I keep all of them there for you two guys, because I feel this is a place to share each of our opinions, and this is all about YouTube. It's about our opinions. This is nothing else. If you are reviewing a particular motorcycle and you are viewing different channels, what you are viewing is their opinion. The specs will be the same, the bike will be the same. It's the opinion that matters, and that's why I keep every single comment of you guys, so that you get the opinion from all the viewers, all the owners. And yeah, that's why this channel is so genuine, and I put videos only when I'm fully satisfied, and I'm posting this video with full-on testing. This suspension is just a love, it's a miracle. That's all I wanted to say. See you in the next one. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.